Hey, it's Carolyn. I'm here with you today for our week ahead collective card reading, and we're going to see what the energies are for this upcoming week of September 25th through October 1st. And so these readings are designed to help you be aware of what the energies may be that you might be encountering, as we're all part of the collective, to almost be a step ahead of them so that you can anticipate them and identify different ways to respond in terms of having the best week ahead and the most successful week ahead. But as with all the collective readings, take what resonates for you and drop what does not. And so we're going to be looking at general energies, love and romance energies, and work and abundance energies. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to begin with looking at an overall soul lesson that the collective will be experiencing this upcoming week. The card we have says gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Okay, and so we'll see how the rest of the messages come through. But I feel like that this is going to be a big week of either being grateful for something, okay, to be able to be present and be thankful for what it is that you have in your life. Maybe something will be coming in that it's going to be really important to just have that gratitude and thankfulness about, okay? So let's go ahead and get some tarot and let's see if we can learn more about what to anticipate this week in regards to gratitude and different opportunities that may be coming your way. Okay, the messages we have the Ten of Wands in reverse position here. We have the Page of Cups. We have the High Priestess. And our bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. So the Emperor can represent the divine masculine who is in his divine self, okay? This is an energy of just getting clear on what that next step is, having a vision, feeling confident and strategic about what the next moves might be, as we can even see the game of chess represented on this card, okay? So I feel like there might even be, going along with the theme of chess, some moving pieces that might be happening this week. And it's going to be important to feel that gratitude for those moving pieces as you're getting clear on what is the move that you want to be taking, okay? It might feel like a lot of moving pieces with our Ten of Wands in reverse position. In the upright position, this card can speak of needing to make that final push, okay? Almost like you have it in you to keep on going, where it might feel like things do feel a bit heavy. Now with our Ten of Wands in reverse position, it's really about the need to ask for help. And so with all these moving pieces, what are some different ways you might be able to ask for help this week? There's going to be some sort of message or some sort of offer that is going to be coming in with our Page of Cups card here. Okay, the Page of Cups is one that really does speak to the emotions, to the heart, okay? This can be a more youthful type energy that comes in, but pages also represent a message that might be coming in too. And so whatever this message is, make sure that you follow your intuition, tune inwards as it does come through with our High Priestess. And that's going to help you know what is that next step that is going to be there for you to take. Okay? I feel guided to use one of the other tarot decks just to see what else we might need to know about what this could be, what this might pertain to. It might even be a message that you have been hoping to receive, and that's where just maybe this element of gratitude might be coming in, to really pause and be grateful for that coming through for you. So we have some cards that flipped on down to the floor here. So we have the Awakening card, which is the Hanged Man in this deck. Change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in action. We have the Queen of Winter, or the Queen of Swords, letting go of people that no longer serve you. Focus on your career, unmarried or divorced individuals. And then we also have the Wheel. Delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. And so with this, I feel like, this is related to something that felt like it was at a pause. It felt like it was on hold, okay? But I feel like as you got some clarity for yourself during this time of pause, or what felt like not much momentum happening, the wheel is now going to be turning again, which makes sense when we're looking at just these different opportunities that are going to be coming in. Okay, so something that felt like it was at a standstill or at a pause is going to be moving forward this week, and that message is going to be coming in that's going to tug at your heartstrings a little bit here. Okay, so these are just some of our overall messages to anticipate for this upcoming week. So let's go ahead and look at love. Okay, so for our love messages this week, we have release, which is the Death card in traditional tarot. We have observe, and so this is our Hanged Man showing up again. We have helpless and hopeless, which is our Eight of Swords in traditional tarot. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords, which is healing begins. So I feel like when it comes to love, I feel like this is going to speak to some of you who have either gone through a separation or in a separation with somebody that you love and care about. And it's been really painful for you. Okay? During this time, I feel like, this doesn't necessarily mean that maybe you weren't meant to be together. I feel like that there needed to be like some sort of shift in a dynamic where there is healing that needed to happen for those of you in this relationship to be able to move forward and come into alignment in the way that you were meant to, okay? And so as this has come to we'll say an end, or there's a part of this relationship that has been released, and it can feel like I said, a separation or an ending, it's taking that time to go within, to observe, to see what's coming up in you, to do some of that self-reflection, okay? It might feel as though you're not sure what's ahead. You might be in this space where it feels helpless and hopeless. But the universe can do magical things. The universe can do wonders, okay? Miracles can happen. And so instead of having the mind focusing on oh my gosh, like what's going to happen? I'm feeling really stuck. I'm not liking the situation. Choose to do some of that healing. Okay, this is a time to like really focus on your healing, and I feel like as you heal, this is going to help to heal that dynamic too. Now I'm going to pull another card here. We're going to see like if, as you focus on the healing, what is going to be the outcome. We have here the Ten of Pentacles, okay? Look how happy everybody is. It's like a family dynamic there. Everything has come together. This is really just a successful time in the physical world, okay? And so when it comes to love, and again, only take like this message about like the separation and whatnot if you feel that resonates for your situation. But it can really be important to take that time to just see what's coming up in your heart. What sort of healing will be important to be focusing on this week? And as we tie this into the message of gratitude, one of the magical aspects of gratitude can be looking for the silver lining in things. And so if there is some sort of release that happens within a connection that you have, what are ways to be grateful about that? And I know it's so hard when we're focused on this sort of energy and the thought-based space. But maybe it really gives that opportunity or brings to light some healing that needs to happen, and it's leading you towards your Ten of Pentacles, okay? I did pull some just like additional cards out here. And so we have our journey to the divine masculine and divine feminine. So we'll see if we get some additional information about what sort of healing might need to happen. And we just had a card that flipped on out. Okay. This is for the journey to divine masculine and feminine. These are based on energies, not necessarily genders, okay? So the one that fell out for divine masculine is low self-esteem, negative beliefs about oneself, lack of confidence, feeling badly about oneself. And so if this relationship segment of the reading feels like it resonates, it can be good to feel into whether self-esteem and having more confidence and seeing yourself the way the divine sees you, the way the feminine sees you, what can help you be able to work on that healing when it comes to self-esteem and self-worth. Okay. Let's see what comes out for the divine feminine cards. We have two that flipped out for the feminine. We have self-care. And we have depressed. And this can maybe even relate to what these sorts of thoughts can feel. So for the divine feminines, it's really important to focus on your own self-care. I think feminines, the energy of being feminine is often very nurturing, and it can be really easy to get into that space of nurturing others so much. And sometimes we're taught that growing up. And that is a really kind, wonderful thing to do, to be there to take care of others, to be able to nurture others. But we can't put ourselves last. And I say ourselves since I identify as a divine feminine as well. And so some healing might be about like really seeing what you can do for your own self-care. What are some of those needs that you have that you can work to nurture yourself with, okay? And if you're feeling depressed or feeling sad, and that can be natural when separations happen, right? Take some time to see what is it that you need. What is your heart asking for? And this goes very nicely even with self-care. Just how can you care for yourself? Maybe going back to our initial, part of our spread with the Ten of Wands in reverse position. Maybe it's asking for help. Maybe it's talking with family members, friends, maybe a therapist. I feel like if it's about the connection, it's probably good to get some professional help that can be confidential and objective for yourself. Okay. And, for these messages, they can go interchangeably too. And so if you're a divine masculine, you might be, noticing some of the things with the feminine cards come up for you and vice versa. So just take all the messages, just how they resonate, and if they feel that they do resonate for you in some way. Okay. We're going to go ahead and also just get a message from your counterparts. I'm going to see, what does your counterparts want to share with you? Okay, so we have 3 messages here. We have, I'm finally feeling the consequences of my actions. We have, my heart is telling me, just do it. And we have, I look at your picture often. Okay. And our last segment of cards for this part of the reading is going to be just getting some messages from the romance angels. We have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. I feel like this almost resembles some of that Hanged Man energy, or being able to observe and working on healing. Okay? And so I hope that these messages do bring some healing and are helpful for you. Okay? And then we're going to wrap up the reading with looking at finances and work and what's going to be helpful to know for this week. Okay, it's interesting messages when it comes to work and finances this week. So we have 4 cards that came out, then we'll look at the bottom of the deck. So we have the 9 of Spring, protect the fruits of your labor, prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. We have the 3 of Winter, the 3 of Swords. Reach out to others for comfort and love. You'll grow stronger from the situation. Sadness that will heal with time. We have Justice. Take time to review details carefully. You'll win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. We have the 9 of Winter, unfounded fear. We're focusing on worst case scenarios. Okay, that might be bigger than what the problem really is. And then our bottom of the deck, we have the Princess of Autumn. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly. Needing a little push to get going. Okay. So I feel like when it comes to career, perhaps there's going to be something that's going to push you out of your comfort zone a little bit, because it seems like with our bottom of the deck here being the Princess of Autumn, okay, and that is the Page of Pentacles in this deck, that something like exciting is going to be coming to light. Okay, you might feel a bit of that pause and need that push to kind of get going with it. And it might be because you have some fear about what this might be. You might have some anxiety. You might be like in your head a lot. It might relate to some sort of change that will be happening. And with a lot of changes, sadness can certainly be part of change, you know. Even thinking of leaving a job, for example, or some sort of situation, it can still feel sad, even though it feels exciting to what you'll be going on to next. But make sure that you are, kind of like protecting what you've worked so hard to grow here, okay? And so there might be some challenges, there might be some bumps in the road, but it's going to be like something that I feel like is meant for you in the long run. Okay, let's see if we can get some clarifiers for this. So let's see, what else do we need to know when it comes to money and career this week? Could also even be when we think of this, like maybe there is going to be like a promotion or a new job that's going to be coming your way, but I wonder if it's going to feel like there's maybe like a bit of like a financial hardship, like during the process, that might be bringing up fear or worry, or you might need to reach out to others for help and assistance until things stabilize. That could be like another thing that might come up. And that can also tie back into our gratitude, just having that gratitude for supports and people who are there to help you, having gratitude for, the earnings and the position that you currently have, and having gratitude for opportunities coming your way. Okay, so we have our Eight of Swords card again that came up for the romance part of the reading. Here we have it in reverse position. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Wands. And our bottom of the deck is the Chariots. Okay. So I feel like this does confirm things are going to be like moving forward in some way with the Chariots, where you're moving in kind of like a new direction, maybe a direction that feels in alignment, and it's like happening this week, okay? But there again might be some struggles with this, okay? Something might come to light where you feel like you're almost like in like a victim mindset, like you really feel trapped and stuck and aren't sure like how to be able to move ahead. Maybe going back to the beginning of our reading where we had the Emperor there, maybe feeling a bit of a struggle on figuring out what is the best move to make, how to be able to go about this move. And you also might feel like you're in a space if you're needing to almost like defend yourself a bit, defend your choices, defend your beliefs. But with our Three of Pentacles, it does show just people working together to create something, which I feel like goes along nicely with our Justice card. Like you're gonna like win in the end. There's gonna be like this teamwork approach that's really gonna help things be able to move forward. And so things might feel just like a little bit stressful, but I feel like it's really like looking at the story that you're telling yourself about what this might be. See if you're in your head a little bit more than you should be. It might even be presenting yourself with a decision that needs to be made and feeling overwhelmed about the best decision to make, okay? So just take some time. I feel like even going back to our Hanged Man energy of just taking some time to go within. You don't have to navigate a step forward or make a decision about whatever this might be in that moment. You can take that time to reflect on it and see what feels like the best choice to make, okay? Everything's going to work out for you in the end. So it'll be interesting to see. You might find it interesting. It might feel a little anxiety provoking what is going to be happening this week. But remember, we did get this card about happy news that's happening, okay? And so there is some sort of shift that's going to be taking you forward in some particular direction when it comes to money or career. Now let's pull from our Angels of Abundance. Even with needing to defend yourself, I mean, I wonder if there's going to be like a change in a job and feeling like, I don't know, like you need to stand up for yourself in terms of like why you're deciding to make this move. Maybe other people are disappointed or upset about it. That could be like something else that might come through. Let's see what we have here. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have quiet retreat. And so there definitely is a strong energy about retreat because this is our second card that we received, right? Retreats, quiet retreats, okay? And just with our, like observe. So this card says it's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next, okay? So something, I feel like, there's gonna be moving pieces this week. I feel like we are entering this new cycle, okay? And so it's almost taking that time to pause rather than being reactive and just taking action and something. Go within, maybe do some journaling, maybe see if you can talk to a confidant to get clear about what the best path forward is for you. We're going to get a final guidance message for the day or for the week ahead. We have Be a Natural Beauty. Okay, and our back of the card says, your entire body is precious, so choose personal care products that reflect your consciousness and commitment to self-love. And this kind of reminds me of the self-care card we got for the Divine Feminines. Say no to toxins and yes to the healthiest ingredients possible. You deserve to look and feel great, and you are worth the effort. Be a natural beauty. Okay, and this goes for everybody who's watching this video. How can you nurture and take care of yourself? Okay. So these are our messages for the upcoming week. I know last week's energies were about you're about to shine, and so perhaps you did shine as something happens where you were able to shine. Others saw that in you, and maybe it's leading to just some of these different changes that are happening this week. But you've got it, okay? You can do this. I think the big message is if things are shifting and changing, just tune into your heart, take that time to retreat, get clear for yourself, and the answers will come about how to move forward and the next move to make. So have a wonderful week ahead. Thanks for being here with me. I'll see you again at the next video. All right, bye-bye.